Welcome back to Massey's and Maples, guys. Today I've got a shipment of parts that I'm going to be installing and or prepping for on both the 74 and my 147, which is a 69, and my 74 129. I have an air filter for both of them, which is obviously going to be wicked easy. It's literally a matter of one wing nut, and that's literally it. Pull that out. And then I have a head gasket, which is for the 74. And then this is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, a O-ring puller, which is for the cylinder on the engine, and a sticker from iSaveTractors.com, which is where I got all these parts, if anybody's wondering. They make just about anything from a head gasket and air filters to a full engine rebuild kit for basically all one-cylinder gas engines and garden tractors from the 60s to the 80s. So my Cub Cadets especially, that's where I get most of my parts from. I mean, if it's like fuel line or something generic like that, then I'll just go to my local Napa. But that's where I get the rest of my stuff. So I'm going to start with these air filters here, and we'll go from there. I'm going to pull it out of the packaging, and then we'll do that. All right, don't mind the fact that I'm currently making a trash pile. I'll take care of that in a minute. I'll set that right there. The last time I replaced this air filter was about 2 years ago, so it's been a minute since that's seen some attention. I actually don't know what it looks like. I just happened to be ordering that head gasket. Oh, no way. That's funny. I lost that wing nut. I thought it fell off entirely. Apparently it got stuck in the little breather that goes over my air filter. That's actually hilarious. It's not great. It's not that bad, so I'm going to keep it on hand for now, just in case I need one in the future. Like, I'm probably not going to keep it forever, but I don't want to keep it forever. I'm going to hold on to it for a little bit. Put that in my parts drawer. And then, which way does that orient itself? I don't quite remember how that went. Did it go the other way? Must be. Hold on, I'm gonna look at that footage real quick that I just took and see which piece goes on first. Okay, I did have that installed right. Put the air cleaner cover on, and I'm actually gonna put the original wing nut back because I just happened to be like, I think I was cleaning the carburetor on that one time, and I lost it, and for whatever reason, I got stuck in the actual air cleaner. So, take the old wing nut and set it with my other air filter in case I need that in the future. That's done. Now, let's go to the air cleaner, air filter, whatever you prefer to call it. Sometimes there's a pro to having a tripod. Okay, I'll pick that up in a minute. Wow, my lighting is not too great at the moment. Oh, that could be lubed up a little bit. That's coming off a little hard. Okay, this one. Ooh. This one has seen some better days. I also did realize that these are the same on both sides, so that was a little bit pointless. What does this label say? Air cleaner. Car should be cleaned gently by... One second. Cartridge should be cleaned by gently tapping on the flat surface, I think. That's what it said. Because the cartridge fits on bottom. Okay, it's a little faded. It would take me a lot longer to read that if I was actually had some proper lighting. It would be better. And the fact that it's faded doesn't help. I didn't realize you could actually... I mean, it makes sense that you can clean them, but I guess it's good cleaning instructions if you really need them. There. That was easy enough. Okay. And I put this one, I really don't need to keep it for the time being. I'm also going to throw that in. Okay. So I'm going to work on removing my heat shield and possibly gas tank for that head gasket removal. I'm going to find the right tools and then I'll get back to you guys. Alrighty, so I got one of the heat shield nuts out, and it looks like I'm going to need a deep well. So, deep well. Deep well socket. That, I'm missing one of my ratchets, unfortunately. Hold on, let's see if that works. It is not 1/2 inch like the other ones. Is it 9/16? It is, okay. That ratchet's over here. Ooh. Okay. Hold off my hand. Sometimes it's easier. All right. So, yeah. Hopefully I can get this head gasket replaced. It'll probably be a 2-part video. Alrighty. So I guess one was a 1/2 inch and the other ones are 9/16. This one's got 2 nuts. And of course, I think it's blowing up a little bit of oil. So it's all slimy. Oh, I don't want to lose that. It'll be a sad day. Okay. Oh yeah, right on top of my Steiner catalog. That's the 2024 edition. I've got the 2025 somewhere. Probably inside. Okay, I'm gonna put this with my little ratchet right there. And that's gonna be right there. And there's the heat shield. This thing's been around quite a while. I don't know if that's about... I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be broken, but I guess it is. I'm probably going to set this over. My snowblower cart is kind of being my parts because like all this stuff over here goes to the carburetor, which is on the Simplicity, or half off the Simplicity right now. Like if I come over here, I got the Simplicity in progress. I got hood off, heat shield off, and I'm working on pulling that carb off. Then if we walk over here, I've got this in progress, and upcoming video in the future is going to have to do with my 73 129, which you guys will see at some point. I'm not going to quite tell you exactly what it is, but that's going to be a multi-part video. I'm very sure of that. Oh, that just is my little pin that holds that carburetor or throttle linkage on. Okay, next I guess we're going to pull the gas tank off. So I'm going to grab the right tools for that and I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so I've decided that I'm actually gonna make this my stopping point for tonight. I'm gonna work on the gas tank and fuel line and all that stuff another day, so I'm gonna have to come back to that. So this is part 1 of part 1. So I'll get back to you guys on another day when I get back to working on this. See you then. Okay, well, it's the next day. I'm back out here, and I'm gonna start by pulling the fuel tank off. I'm guessing that might be a 1/2 inch. Hold on. No, that's gonna be smaller than half. It's probably 7/16. If I were to guess. There you go. Is it the same for the bottom side? It is. And the 7/16 wrench. 7/16 socket. Trying to do this all one-handed. There we go. Now, we'll see if I can. I'm gonna put the ratchet on first. This is where I need a tripod. Okay, I'm gonna get these both on. I'll pick the camera back up. Alrighty. I'm gonna prop the camera up, maybe. Is it gonna focus? Okay, we're gonna try that. Is the finger loose? Nope. Well, no, it's not. Well, I'm just gonna back this out, and then I'll get back to you guys when it's off. Oh shoot, I just lost a washer somewhere. Okay. Here's the bolt and nut. I'm going to set that right there for the time being. Okay, I see my washer. That's at least a good thing. And what is... Oh, that's something irrelevant. There, got my washer. I think that's the only thing I dropped. I got my little heater going because it is like low 30s and it's just a little chilly, so it'll take a little bit of the initial cold off. Okay, I'm going to... It's been a minute since I pulled one of these gas tanks off. I guess I'm gonna have to pull the nut and bolt off on the other side before I can pull these tank straps off. I'm gonna get that set up and then I'll get back to you guys. Okie dokie. I'm back and I already... That's great. Oh, I don't even need that wrench, I guess. I mean, for the time being, until it starts to spin. That would have been good to know. It's hard going from the bottom, but the way the tank strap is set up, it's like just enough of an angle where I can't really do it from the top. Okay, there's a washer in this one too, so I gotta keep my eye out for that. With my luck, I'm gonna end up dropping this washer again. Okay, I think I can do it by hand now. We are almost there. Oop, was that the last thread? Of course, it just shot everywhere. I'm not surprised there was tension on that. Well, there's the nut. Let's go see if I can find this bolt and washer once again. Okay. I see the bolt. Right. Now the washer. Oh, I'm sure I'll find it in a little bit. Add this to my parts pile. Now I believe if I just move, I'm looking for the washer real quick. I'll set my tools right there. Set up the old Good Masties and maple sign. Now, I believe we can just kind of lift the tank. Okay, this one does not have pads. My 73 has little like rubber padding underneath it so it doesn't scratch up the bottom of the tank. There's that. I'm actually just gonna hang that right there. Time for the other side. Hold on, gotta use my additional hand I have. And also just hang that right there. Now, to disconnect my fuel line. I don't even have clamps, apparently. I don't remember doing that, but I think I'm probably just gonna disconnect it from the carburetor, I think. I hate pulling fuel line off because obviously it's kind of one-way system and the rest of it's just really hard, difficult to get off. I'm gonna grab myself a pair of pliers, probably needle nose. Sounds like a bit of a question because I'm really not sure how this is gonna go. And it's like relatively new fuel line. Oh, that was really easy. Huh, that's ironic. There was one time I was recording and pulling a fuel line off of my Simplicity Silverine, and that was just a pain in the butt. I guess I'll set that right there for a minute. There, getting a little bit more accessible here now. I guess I do have a couple shields. I didn't realize that because I've never really looked at it. Look at that. Well, now it's focusing. Kohler 12 horsepower. It says some other stuff, but it's... Oh, wait a second. That's kind of cool. If I cleaned it up more, I'm sure it'd be easier to... or more legible, I guess. Pull the spark plug cap off. Other than that, I think it's literally just pull the rest of the head bolts, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But the thing that I'm not so sure about yet is if I need to like resurface my head. I think I've got to do a little bit more research on that before I actually pull that off. So in the meantime, this is going to be my stopping point for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, comment. Whatever you guys feel like doing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.